Hi everybody, it's Amy at Crafty Cat, and I'm back to hopefully finish this up. I think we should definitely be able to finish it up, but yeah. What did I do since I saw you last? I did go around the edges and kind of add a little more junk and some more gesso and some more ink. Just, you know, kind of did some in there, over here, just a little, you know, book page, whatnot. So I did not do more to the bottom because I figure it could be something that stands and I don't want to make it any more off kilter than it possibly already is. So yeah, so that is what I have done so far. This we're going to work on today as far as little things that we are going to add to it. So how are you guys doing? I hope you're doing good. I'm doing good. Just been busy today. I'm going to go ahead and back this. I probably should have already done that. I tried to, you know, do some stuff to get it ready, but, you know, life is a crazy thing. So, yeah. And my poor husband got home from work. He went to work he had to be there at 6:30 this morning, and he got home, and I was still in my pajamas cutting stuff on the Glowforge. So I put him to work and went and took a shower, and I'm like, I'm gonna go make a video, thank you. Poor guy. He's like, great, I already did my work day, and now I come home and get to do your work day. Yeah. Luckily, it's not all the time. It's not all the time. Just keeping him busy. He's very good-humored about it. He was shocked when he came home and I was in my pajamas. He's like, you don't ever do that. It's like, I know, but I just wanted to get these things cut that I needed cut before it gets hot, because his laser cutter is out in the garage, and so in the afternoon it is unbearable in there. So I wanted to get it done before it got hot. But I'm all dressed and showered and all those things, so yay. And that feels much better. Okay, so to this we're gonna add, I don't know, totally know what all, but not all of this, obviously. I want to put this butterfly. That's from my grungy wildflowers and butterflies, or butterflies and wildflowers. I can never remember which direction I did that, but anyways, it's pretty easy to find in the shop. But of course, butterflies are easy to come by as well, so it's not like you have to have the same ones. Oopsie. Just throw them right over there. All right, and then I have some of this kind of tulle stuff. Tulle. Oh, but you know what? I kind of want it to go this way because it's going to pull out of the pocket that direction. That's important. Very important. Do I want this first? Yeah, maybe something like that. It'll get stitched. I will stitch it down so it stays put. So what's happening with you guys? Anything fun and exciting? Are you just waiting for fall to get here? I know some of us feel like that. Other people are very happy that it's hot, but I am not a fan. Well, some places it's not hot, so there you go. It's actually not that bad here. I really can't complain because for August we've been running in the 80s. Upper 80s, yes, but that's still pretty good because there's quite frequently it's over 100 degrees this time of the year here, so I really can't complain, although I like to. And maybe one of these numbers. And these are from my Bourbon Rose. One of you was just asking me about these and I couldn't remember. And it's like, oh yeah, my Bourbon Rose kit. I think I'll put it there. Don't do a whole lot of label-y type things. But they're fun to have, that's for sure. Come in handy. Okay, and then that'll get stitched around, but we're not going to worry about that right this second. And that's going to go in this kind of false pocket or whatever you want to call it. It looks like the paper, so it's almost like sneaky, right? That one I'm just going to leave because I feel like you could do some writing on there or whatever. So this one I'm going to leave like it is. This one we have our little tag. And then our little picture also we wanted to put something behind, and you probably saw I had that other. This is those Tim Holtz strips. These things. So I just cut a piece off. I did have to make it a tiny bit narrower because that is pretty narrow in there. So I think I'll go this. Did I even get that one? Not very well. And that'll just be a little tag, a little extra writing spot, right? Because we don't have tons of writing spots. I'm trying to decide, do I want to back this? I don't think I do. I think I want to use my brush and not get glue all over their cute faces. Okay, that'll work. So I'm not doing a whole lot to that because, I mean, it's pretty already and I don't want to cover them up or anything. So we'll just tuck that in there and kind of leave their heads poking out. And on this one, I don't know what I want to put on that one. I could put... Let me see, what was I gonna do with all of these? I thought a picture of... Oh my word. Guess I didn't. I had a picture of a lady cut out. Well, I know I did. It's just where I put it, I don't know. So we'll cut another one. Because I think like a photo would look cute on there. Maybe this oval one. These are my people of the past. Again, if you're making it for yourself, you can do family photos. You could put, you know, a bird or a butterfly or whatever the thing is you like on it. I love old photos, but all got our favorites, labels and what have you. I really stink at cutting these kind of things. It's going to be all sorts of janky. Oh, I didn't do too awful. Not too awful. Gosh, I wish that was just a touch smaller. Don't know. Just have piles of paper. Let's see if we have any smaller something in here. I could use the Tim Holtz ones, but oh, there's this girl. I think that's the one that I had cut out originally. That was fortuitous. I put her on something else though? I think I did. I think I thought about putting her on here. I could do something like that instead. She's kind of matchy on that. The advantage of these ones is I can cut it a little bit smaller. Yeah, I kind of like that one better. Just because that background is so matchy. And I had her on the other paper. I know. None of it makes any sense. You're right. Nothing like putting the hubby to work. Yeah, that's the only problem with he is working in the surgery center now, so you all know if you've had surgery. It's always so early in the morning. So yeah. But he doesn't really mind because he's up half the time at 5 anyway, so he's fine with it. I might get up that early, but functioning at that time is not always great for me. Especially doing surgery stuff. I mean, he's not a doctor, but you still got to be with it. I think doctors are just some of those people that don't need sleep or something. I don't know. I can see wanting to get it done though and move on to either another case or be done for the day or whatever. I get that. Okay, and we'll do to the back of this one the same as we did the other one, because that'll keep it on the thinner side to go into that pocket a little bit easier. You could spritz a little water if you wanted to get that water droplet look, which I might just do. Take a paper towel or whatever and pull it off. Then you just get some little dots on there. It's kind of fun. Currently, just real good. I don't know if you can see, but they're just little. It just gives you little speckles. Specklies. So that will go in there. And I'll probably put, in fact, I will just put something at the top. I have this from some fabric that had that ruching, like on girls' tops and things like that. But it's got those little tiny rosettes, so I love it. And I'll stitch it, like I said. Okay. I think that's all I was gonna do there. Oh, we need to work on the big cards that go in the big pockets. But I want to put this pocket on here. I know it's covering up the window, but it's fine. And then in that pocket, I was going to put this card. And I think I will just tuck her up there. It would be cute, I feel like. And that one, I think I do want it back. I don't know why. Don't ask me, I don't know. I guess because it's a little bigger. Doesn't really matter. I probably should have checked to see if the other one I just used had room. That was smart. I don't really have stories to tell. I've been mostly, you know, working and doing stuff real exciting now that I came back from Europe. And I didn't even tell great stories about Europe either. I don't know. I just ran around like chickens with their head cut off, basically, with a lot of other people. It was so awesome, though, just to see everything, because it's just so different there than it is here in the States, at least where I'm at. Like I said, I'm out west. I'm in Idaho. And, you know, there's old buildings, but we're nothing like, say, for example, Liverpool Cathedral. Oh my goodness. We spent so long in there because that is just such an amazing building. And it's so beautiful. And just, I don't know, all those kind of things, all those really old buildings we just don't have here. And we went to Kirkwall up near the Orkney Islands. I think it's actually, I don't know if they consider that part of the Orkney Islands. I'm not sure how all that works. Anyways, and there was an old cathedral up there too with an old cemetery, and by old cemetery I mean old. And that was amazing as well. I was just clicking photos like no tomorrow. I'll probably do something for not this Halloween but the next one, just because I don't know yet. I haven't even had a chance to try to figure out all those photos and everything. But I will slowly be putting out stuff that I make from the photos that I took and things, but it's a lot just to do, and I've already done like a lot of Halloween things, so I don't want to do any more this year, but I need to start moving on to Christmas anyway, because it's gonna be here before we blink. So yeah. And that is always busy time. I feel like it needs more, so maybe we could use one of these. Some of these I just am not a fan. Not for this kind of thing. Like for cards, yes, but do what they think you can't do. Like that. I don't know that it really goes with her, but it's great advice. Right? Okay, and then we need a little something on that one too. So my daughter started her job for reals today. I mean, she's had like meetings and done, you know, those kind of things, but she started today, and my son started his new job yesterday, which was also just a meeting, but they're doing good. And Theron also started school again yesterday. His last year in college. Oh my goodness, it's so crazy how fast that has gone. He's gonna be a busy boy, but it's good for him. Keeps him out of trouble, right? He's a good kid, but you know, it's always good to keep him out of trouble. His biggest trouble he gets in is gaming. He's always on the stinking computer playing video games with friends. It's like, dude. So I like that. So that gives you a place to write. And then we'll do some cards to go in those pockets. And I already cut them, and I know they fit. So we're good on that. And that's just manila file folder that I'm going to use. And we're going to use this one sheet of paper for both sides. And again, this is my, why is it, this it's stuck to? Is there like a, I don't even know what is sticky on there. It doesn't feel sticky. I do want this house on one and then that house on the other one, so attempt to get as close as possible to that. And I'm not that worried about the window. Oh, and these rulers are We Are Memory Keepers tear rulers that I got on Amazon. They still have them. And if you go through my associates links, which are in the description box below the video, just like we talked about the other day, I get a little commission on anything you buy, even if you don't end up buying the rulers, but you go there and then you buy something else, I get commission on that. So that is awesome if you feel like doing that. I thought these ladies might be fun. I hate covering that up, but we're gonna put like a little tag tower here for them to sit on and whatnot. I don't have anything else for them to sit on. I just thought they might be kind of fun in front of the house there. Could go this way a little more. She's gonna set on that one, and this one's gonna come behind, sort of like something like that. And then this one, because she kind of looks like she's just floating up in the air. So I'm going to kind of take that one to her knee, sort of, so it looks like she's sitting on it. And I know it ends up covering up a lot of it, but I'm not that worried about the tags. I just want it to look like they're actually sitting on something instead of just hovering in midair. If you know what I'm saying. I think I'll probably glue those pieces onto this so I get them where I want them. That I think would be the easiest way, maybe. But let's get this glued on first, huh? and one of you mentioned that you can't get the freebies on your Android phone, and unfortunately I don't have a lot of solutions for that, only because I have no clue. I only have Apple products. The only thing I can say is that finding the description box shouldn't be a whole lot different on Android than it is on iPhones and things, so you should still be able to find either the more or an arrow or something below, and then go into the description box. And as far as downloading the freebies, I don't know. It's just going to my Google Drive to download it. That's where it is located. So I don't know why it would be different. But it's not that I don't believe you. It's very possible. I just don't have a clue because I'm not super tech savvy and I don't have any Android things. So I haven't ever tried it on anything but my iPad and my iPhone. So I'm sorry. I wish I had loads of answers and lots of good instructions for that. I just don't know. But I'm sure if you just click on some things and fiddle with it for a bit, you should be able to figure it out. Or like I mentioned, if you can find, like if you have a grandchild or niece, nephew, whatever, kids just know, like a neighbor kid or something, with, of course, parental consent for them to help you. I would think shouldn't be a whole lot different than what it is on Apple, but I don't know, so I can't say that for sure. Yeah, I barely started using computers much at all until about, I don't know, 8 years ago probably, when I first started doing some of this stuff. And believe me, my son had to teach me everything I know basically, and I've slowly just gotten to the point where if I can't figure something out, I just start clicking. And usually, yeah, it becomes resolved or clear or whatever you want to say. So, but yeah, I'm not a ton of help because I don't necessarily know either, unfortunately. I just do what I can. Okay, we're gonna do this chair first, and then I'll glue it onto there after. Just kind of went from the line where, see, her dress, like she's sitting on top of that. And I want to try to get it semi-straight. That looks pretty good. Not too shabby. And then this one, I know it's not big enough for her to actually sit on, but it doesn't matter. It just has to come where that, where her knee looks like it goes over something, right? So we'll glue that one on. But yeah, I do wish I had a way to get them to everybody easier. I just don't know what that would be. And then her elbow is going to rest on this one. So it's going to kind of get covered. Okay, and then that way we can just glue that right down and not have, I might scoot it this way actually, all the way, so you can see some of that stuff there. I like that idea. And we're gonna put a little more glue here because her dress isn't glued. Oh, I forgot to say hugs and blessings. Super thanks, super duper ooper thanks to Nicolina. I really appreciate that. That was so generous of you. So thank you, thank you, thank you. My goodness, not necessary at all. Very much appreciated. And a super thanks is it's kind of like giving me a tip, basically. So I thank you for that. That was very nice of you. And then hugs and blessings to Elsie, Marcia, Pat, and Pama. Thank you guys so much for always commenting such nice, kind comments, and watching my channel regularly, commenting regularly. I appreciate you so much. And welcome to new subscribers, and welcome back to those of you that have been with me for a long time, short time, whatever the case may be. I appreciate all of you. Couldn't do this without you guys, so thank you. Yeah, I like that. I think those look pretty good there. On their little ticket chair, ticket seats. I want one of these. They're kind of big. Do I have anything here that would work? I might just let it be. What do we want to put up at the top? I think I want a piece of this. That thing is so rotten. Like, it just falls apart. It's crazy. Oh, this flower's pretty. We'll try to get the flower because we can use those for lots of things. Because that'll look pretty up there, hanging out the top of the journal. And this will get stitched around. So one of these in one pocket and one in the other. That I'm gonna just dab some ink on just so it looks like it's a little dirty. Okay, so that one's in there. And we'll do another one. And we don't need all of this either. We're going to tear some more of this off, I think. Let me get this side first, just so that... Because I want to make sure I get the house, so I don't want to tear it to the point where I have to tear the house weird. Alrighty. I'll glue that down. Oh, did I get it the right size? Sometimes I get a little, yeah. I thought I got it a little tall. Ugh. We're gonna go see Led Zeppelin tomorrow with our with my in-laws, Sean's parents. That will be fun. I'm not super familiar. I mean, I am because I grew up in the 70s, 80s, mostly 80s because I was too little in the 70s. But so I definitely know their music. And they're not like a group that I'm really familiar with, but I do love my rock, so I know I'll enjoy it. This one I'm not sure how I'm going to do this because the house is at the bottom there, and I got out these, which I might not be able to use. Yeah, that's not going to work, is it? Nope. I wanted a Tim Holtz person on there, but I don't think I'm going to be able to do that. Maybe a photo would work better. I like this guy with his dog. I like the girl with her cat too, but I like that old guy too. I wonder if I could trim that one down enough. I don't want to cover the rose like completely. I love that one with that boy, and I don't know if it's his mom or grandma or what, but I like it. It's so cute. How did I get, that does not look straight at the top up there. Well, I guess it's pretty straight. Let's not cut our finger off, shall we? Yeah, it's real big, huh? I don't think the other one would be a whole lot better. Maybe I'll trim it more. Yeah, no matter what I do, it's going to cover that up. I should have planned these out first. I kind of just like it the way it is. I guess I could just leave it alone. That wouldn't be bad. If we distressed this up a little bit, maybe. This is from, gosh, I don't even know. It's out of my little scrap bin. It's that company or that on Etsy, that shop where I got the, not my apothecary jars, but she had some that I used in my Fae journal. It was in with that. It was just a little extra piece. So we put the dog. Yeah, let's put the dog. Tim Holtz doggy. I know, there's already flowers, but it's pretty. I think this one originally was with that boy, but I might have cut him away and used it for something else. I don't remember. Or maybe this dog is just one of the things. We're not going for scale here. It's like he's closer. How's that? Otherwise, you should be scared. Because that is one big dog. You should be terrified. Okay, I will go stitch the things I wanted to stitch, and I shall return. Let me get this one out of here. Put this back in. I don't even remember what all I do. Am I just stitching? Oh no, I'm stitching all these. That needs it, yes. All right, I shall be right back. Okay, I am back, and I stitched around. All around, so that one will go in there. And then our two top pockets here, or whatever, it doesn't really matter which one goes in which, they're the same size. That one goes in there. This one can go in here, and I did go around with gesso. You can see a little here and there. I didn't go crazy, but just a little bit here and there for some texture. That one goes in there. We need our tag. I'm like, what did I do? That one goes in there. I don't feel like that one needs anything on top. I don't want to get it like too close to their faces. Oh, I forgot to stitch that one. Were you guys yelling at me? Well, you know, I'll stitch that one. But we're all done with our photo frame accordion journal. So, and it stands beautifully wherever you might want it. I just think it's a cool piece. Like, it would just look really cool on a shelf somewhere and definitely get people's attention. I am gonna ask the people on my list if they're interested first, of course, and then if nobody is, then it will go into my shop and I'll let you guys know. So, but it's gonna be offered to the people on the list first, whoever's next in line, kind of thing. So I hope you guys have an awesome rest of your day, and we will chat again soon. Love ya. Bye.